All right.
Hello.
Looks like we finally meet in person.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Name's Frank. This is Nora.
Nice to meet you.
Didn't know you guys had a side job of sanitation.
I was just doing a bit of construction work.
Mm-hmm.
No need to lie to me there, Frank. I think we both know what side the Oracle.
Yeah, we were doing a bit of construction work near a building we wanted to keep eyes on.
The Oracle. They caught wind of your news articles. You must say, very good job there, the both of you.
Thank you.
However, the reason why I've been told to reach out is because it's clear you haven't been puppeteered by the faceless. It's clear that I'm assuming and I'm hoping with the industry you're in, you haven't chosen sides, correct?
So we haven't chosen a side, but I would say in one sense we have, in the sense that we are definitely, from what we've seen so far, would not be on the side of the faceless.
Good.
I would say we have chosen a personal side, not an editorial one.
Nora always has a better way of putting it than me. I'd agree.
Well, the reason why I'm here is because I've been told by the Oracle to guide you in the right direction. Tell you things that you may be misinformed about. I didn't praise your newspaper, but some of it isn't the truth. And I'm sure that wasn't a mistake. That wasn't something you did on purpose. That's most likely information you have been gathering with individuals in this city, correct?
Yeah. I am intrigued as to what that information was now. We've just had a run-in with somebody who mentioned some misinformation.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you do not know? Or what is it that you want to know? Like I said, the Oracle has been researching and investigating the faceless before it popped up on anybody's radar. Let's just say there's a lot of information that we know. A lot. But the reason why the 6,000 rifle bodies were found, the Oracle and the cops, or should I rather say the marshals, we had a very good relationship. And we had intel, and we were correct. Although, unfortunately, I'll tell you a story. A true story, unlike most things in your newspaper.
Hmm.
You know a man named Wyatt who is now dead.
Wyatt Jones.
Not too sure if you know this information or not. You most likely do. It's public knowledge at this point. Wyatt was killed, shot, by a faceless asset. Wyatt was also working with the faceless. To be more precise, he was supplying magazines.
Mmm.
You see, when the cops found out he was dead, they raided his house and found a blueprint. They also found a chip. A chip, how and where the faces like to do their bidding. A network. Never seen before. I think we can both agree. As much as we all hate the faceless and want to take them down, you can't turn a blind eye with how they operate. They operate a very unique way. Scary. Inviting the whole city to the echelon to then walk around it. You see, the encrypted chip was something the PD and marshals had access to. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it. And that's where the Oracle came in. I'm sure you've seen a video from Ryan Keeger.
Yeah,
Yes.
we reported on it this week.
He mentions the Oracle being code breakers. That's exactly what the Oracle did. The PD handed over a piece of vital evidence for a week for the Oracle to do what they needed to do. They encrypted the chip. It had the access code. And the Oracle has an ally, the Oxto. There was a massive transport to get that encrypted chip from Paleto all the way into the marshal's office. And let's just say a few Dark members got killed, but it was a success.
Hmm.
But on that chip, we now know that it was filled with fake information that then led Marshal Gunner Kane and Opal to a trap of a container that then blew up. That is who we are dealing with. When you think you've won, when you think you've gotten the upper hand against this organization, they take it all the way back. But
I got one thing.
I'm sure the 6,000 rifle bodies did put a dent in their operation. I mean, I haven't seen a freshly handcrafted, hot, iron-made gun in a long time.
There is something about that that intrigues me a lot, which is that the few interactions we've had with either Mr. Charlie or a certain person who seems to be close to them, or at least have access to them, they seem to be putting it out there that they wanted those rifles to be found. But the bit I don't understand is, if that's the case, why would they be getting rid of the people that worked at Jetsam Ducks? Latest being Aaron Thompson at the Masquerade.
Looks like you really don't understand how these guys operate. According to the insider at the PD, that man was found with a book that said no loose ends. Looks like the faces are just tying up those loose ends. Ryan Kane, a lead dock worker. He's nowhere to be seen. The last thing we heard, Ryan Kane, who was the main man at Jetsam, the main man that the faces had in the operation, he has gone missing. I'm going to tell you something that you do not leak to anyone.
Okay.
You might think, according to your newspaper, Babylon is this safe haven. So tell me why Dogstone made Ryan Kane stay at New Babylon.
Interesting.
Nobody's our friend. Nobody.
I would
Not even the PD.
I would say, Mr. Blake, I can appreciate why it maybe comes across that we think New Babylon is this sort of safe haven, but we're under no illusions the type of people that are there. And maybe we're just playing a bit of a long game with them.
Let me ask you. Because we know the truth. The Faceless, they don't do random attacks. They don't fight over pettiness. They're calculated. They're 10 steps ahead. Who would have thought they fed fake information to a chip that then led cops to their death? Why? Why did the Faceless allow 6,000 rifle bodies to be seized? Was it a massive illusion, a massive distraction, or something else to be set in place? That is a answer that we do not know. Now, you mentioned in the newspaper those attacks at New Babylon.
Yeah.
The Oracle, 99% sure on why that is happening. Let me ask you, why do you think those are happening?
My gut instinct would be the amount of, well, what we're led to believe are former faceless assets that are currently residing in New Babylon.
Yeah.
Something to do with that, but particulars couldn't
Well,
tell you. Do you reckon, Nora?
You just said the faceless don't like loose ends. If those are ex-faceless assets, they are all loose ends.
What if I told you? You can't confirm that the Faceless had at least 1 or 2 spies within New Babylon. Does that change your answer? Like I said, when they attack, they're calculated. They like to make sure their target is the one getting strucken, not the entire community, unless it's warranted. I'll tell you this. Edgar, one of the longest lasting faceless assets, dating all the way back in October. He's been working for them. Edgar was a supplier
Yeah, we know that.
of SMGs.
Oh, we didn't know that.
He was given a blueprint that was then burned. Speedy
Oh, not
did the same
Mr.
thing.
Speedy.
Now, according to our calculations and according to our surveillance, a group of 6 or so blacked out mercenaries, not too sure if it was the Faceless directly or a group the Faceless hired, kidnapped Speedy. And shots were heard around Humane Labs. I think you can put all the other pieces together. But here's the thing. I had a conversation with Marshall Gunner Kane. A bittersweet conversation.
Oh no.
Looks like the governor of the state is the only person in the city with a brain, and to realize that Gunnar Kane is fighting the big fight. And just because he didn't give a call to Junior Huntley doesn't mean the entire marshals get abolished. Just because Gunnar Kane and the PD needed and allowed help from Dogstone doesn't mean the entire marshals get abolished. Looks like the governor favored on Gunnar Kane's side, which is good.
Yeah.
Very good. However, Gunnar Kane may no longer be the director, which could put a halt in the big fight that he's been fighting.
Yeah.
I want you to understand something. Nobody in this city is equipped to fight or defeat the Faceless. If anything, I believe the PD even know. The only thing we can do, work together. PD, Dogstone, people who truly care about this city, to try and put a dent in whatever is actually happening. Because the Faceless, they're not the ones to worry about. It's who they're a part of.
Mm-hmm.
And
Do we
nobody
tell him?
knows
Do
the
we
answer
tell
to
him?
that.
I'm debating whether to tell him.
Nobody.
I will tell you, Mr. Blake, there are a lot more people who do care than may seem clear on the surface of things, which we've been slowly discovering, haven't we, Nora?
Yeah.
Just maybe not people anyone would expect.
Good. If the Oracle, or should I rather say, if people are in need of informational services, the Oracle is there. The Oracle is one entity, having everybody against the Faceless. More people, the more chance. But I'm going to tell you something
Oh no.
that should open your eyes on how deep this level goes, on how deep things really are. Asher Murphy, the scientist, is that a name familiar?
Yeah.
Yes.
October 13th.
Who was she?
Oh, Nora, you've
We don't know much about it, but the scientist who had some documents that needed to be delivered, and for what we know, those got intercepted and probably delivered to the Faceless.
way back in October, I think, right?
Yeah, an attack on humane labs, I believe.
You know who the convoy that was intercepted?
I think we've heard some names, but not 100% sure.
Not the people intercepting, the people that they intercepted.
No.
Let me open your eyes on how deep this goes.
Hmm.
The people that were shot down and the documents that were stolen was Darkstone.
Mm-hmm.
Darkstone knew of this sort of a document that needed to be extracted before the wrong hands got to it. Darkstone were trying to save this city. And Asher Murphy, a bullet was put through her head by Darkstone at Humane Labs. Somehow she survived.
By dark
What I'm trying to
stone?
get at here,
What?
before I do go,
No, I need to ask.
is if the PD, the civilians, the government, want to truly defeat the faceless, we have to play by their book. And that sometimes means getting your hands dirty.
Hmm.
Be careful who you trust. I told Donna Jane this. You can't even trust your own shadow these days.
Look on top of the building, Death, right? Do you see me?